Hey, what's up, everyone? This is Valoramous. In today's music producer tutorial, we're going to talk about how to bounce down your final mixdown file prior to the mastering stage. We'll hop into Logic Pro 10.5, which is my DAW or digital audio workstation of choice, and I'll show you my method for bouncing down project files prior to the mastering stage. Okay, so this is Logic Pro 10.5. This is what the interface looks like. So when you are complete with mixing, there are a few steps you should check prior to bouncing or rendering this project file into an audio file prior to the mastering stage. And the first one I want you to pay attention to is the tail at the end of your file. As you can see here at the top, I have broken my song down into various sections: intro, verse, build up, drop, and then on into drop 2, drop 3, outro. And then this little pink section right here is actually a buffer space. So what I have purposely done here is I've added an extra couple of bars of buffer space, in this case 2 bars of buffer, and that is empty space. It's not quite silence because you'll hear some tail end reverb and echo from the final sounds of the drums, bass, and chords and melody. But this is to give your master file that extra breathing room to catch the tail end of the file. Because what you do not want to do is you do not want to chop off right here and then the track just abruptly ends. Trust me, I've made this mistake and learned the hard way. So you want to add this extra bit of buffer space, that way you can catch that last split second of reverb or echo effect, and then that's where you will cut off the file when you actually do the mastering portion. But give yourself that extra space because it's easier to take away than it is to add to it. And then the second tip I have for you to catch the first transient. So how you do this is, if you have organized your track into various stacks, so you can see here I have various stacks, what you can do is you can highlight all of these stacks, and then what you do is you zoom in to the first transient, and then because these are all highlighted, you can now slightly, of course these tracks are frozen, so I'm not actually going to do it, but you can move these tracks ever so slightly off the grid, and that will help catch the first transient. And you want to do this because if you bounce the file without doing this, you may miss part of that initial transient of, say, the first kick. And then if the DJ is trying to scratch that track in, he or she will not have the best transient for performing a scratch routine. So you will just reduce the effectiveness of the initial impact or sound, initial sound of your track when it's played out. There you have it. Those are my 2 quick tips for checking prior to bouncing down the final mixdown of your track. If you think I'm forgetting something, please leave in the comments below. If you like this content, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thank you.